Hi everyone, it's Anne here from Positively Papercraft, and I'm just back today with an unusual gift box which I have made to fit a small wine bottle. Now I came across this kind of box by mistake. I was actually making a box I made years ago called a diamond top box, and I came across this fold by complete accident, so I made this instead. Now you're going to need a piece of cardstock for the box, which needs to measure 11 3/4 by 9.5 inches. On the short side you are going to score at 2 1/4 inches, 4.5 inches, 6 3/4 and 9 inches. And then you are going to turn it to the long side and you're going to score at 2 1/4 inches and 10 1/4 inches. And then all you're going to do is you've got like 4 squares or boxes, you would say, and then you're just going to score like a cross, basically. That's all it is in each box, okay? And make sure you do it in the boxes that are the largest size. So just keep scoring your cross in each box, and that is what's going to give you that kind of you know, fancy closure. Really, it's dead easy to do. And that's what it should look like when you're finished. And then I'm pointing to the little triangles there that we need to cut away, and it happens to be the first and the third little triangle. As you can see me doing in the video, we need to completely remove those 2 triangles. And then you're just going to get on and fold and burnish all of your box just like you normally would. And you also need to score all of those little cross score lines that we've put in as well, so just make sure you give them a good burnish down. And that is what it should look like. And then what I've done is I've also cut out some designer paper. I'll give you the sizes in a minute, and I'm just showing you now that we need to remove that little bottom rectangle and we also need to cut up those bottom tabs there, which just creates the bottom of the box. And that's all of the cutting done. So I've just chose this paper, and you were going to need 4 pieces, which are 2 inches by 7 3/4 of an inch, and they are just going to get stuck on the box. Now you can decorate the little triangles like I've done, and what you're going to need to do that is you want 4 little squares of the paper which all measure 2 by 2 inches, and all you're going to do is just cut them into 4 little triangles like I'm showing you here. It's really easy, so just cut them as I'm showing you, and that there I'm just cutting 3 at a time just to save time basically, because it's quite thin paper, and that will give you your triangles. Now you will end up with 2 spare, obviously, because we've cut away those 2 triangles on the box, so you can just throw those little 2 triangles away. And then I'm just gonna glue them all onto the top of the box. I just think it looks nicer with the paper on the little triangles. Okay, and that's what it should look like. And we're just going to glue the box together now. So I'm just going to put glue down that little score section and just glue it together. And then obviously we need to glue the bottom together. Just make sure you put plenty glue on, or tape, or whatever you're using, because you don't want the little wine bottle to drop through the bottom. So make sure you use a strong glue and tape. Now to get this fold, it's really easy. So just put the wine in, or whatever you're putting in, and I'm showing you here that the 2 triangles we cut away, the piece there, you need to fold them in down flat like that, press them down, and then the pieces that you have left, what I should have done was folded them, and I forgot, so I'm doing it here, but it would have been a lot easier for me if I had folded them before I'd get to this step. So as you can see me doing there, just make sure they're folded in together like that. You can put a score line in them if you want, just with a ruler and a stylus, but they do fold in pretty easy. So just make sure they're folded like that, or you're going to struggle. And then that's it, them 2 just press together. And then I'm just going to show you again how to do it. It's really easy. Just press them 2 bits down and then push them together, and that's the closure. Dead easy, as long as you do those folds like the ones that I missed out, that I should have folded before. And then I did try to punch holes in it and tie ribbon in, and it was a mess. There was just holes everywhere, and it really ruined the box. So I thought the easiest way to keep it closed was to use ribbon. And then here I've just chose a couple of banner dies, and I'm just heat embossing a little wine glass on the front with silver embossing powder, but of course you can decorate yours however you want. It was a stamp I got sent quite a while ago from a friend, Lorna. She sent me that, and I believe it's honey. Is it honeydew, or I'm sure it's honeydew. So yeah, just that's all I'm doing there, but you can do whatever you want with your little box, put whatever you want on it. And then I'm just heat setting that with the heat tool, and then I'm just kind of gonna offset the little banner there just so you can see it peeping through. And if you do choose to do, you know, some kind of stamped image or a sentiment, you need to be wary of which side you're popping it on, because the ribbon will only tie around the side where we cut the 2 triangles away. So you need to make the bit that sticks out there, the triangle you can see at the top sticking out, that needs to be the bit where you stick any sentiment or stamped image on, otherwise your ribbon will end up covering it. There, that needs to be the bit that the ribbon ties around, but you'll see for yourself if you make it, you'll struggle to get the ribbon around the 2 pointy triangles that stick out. And then I'm just putting the ribbon on here now, and you can probably see what I mean by the ribbon can only really tie around that side there. And then I just tie it in a bow, and I just figured that was the easiest way. I mean, I don't know, you might come up with a different way, but as I said, I did punch holes in the 2 pieces and it just looked awful. You could really see them and it was difficult to slot the ribbon through, so I thought that was the easiest way to do it, and it has stayed shut, so it's, you know, perfectly fine to close it with ribbon. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you'll give it a try. It's so easy to do, it really is. It's not difficult. It looks a tricky fold, but it really isn't. So that's it from me. So thanks for watching. I'll be back again soon with another video. So take care and bye for now.